Yo, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
It's your boy Blitz.
And I'm your boy Blitz&Blurr. What's going on with everybody today?
Welcome back to GCE News, Game Changers Entertainment News, where we bring you some hot gaming news that's been on our radar. Hopefully it's on yours. If it's not, it's going to be now.
That's definitely be after this.
Yo, we got some, we kind of like dug down in the crypt. There's some videos circulating on some of these because just like us, other people are hunting them down, but we hunted down some pretty good ones for you. Well, we want you guys to check it out.
We be sniping them.
We be like, where you at? Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. All right, so
find you.
Jew? Okay. I don't know what's the Jew. Oh, okay. So first game we got coming up is a game called Sifu. Now, this game looks pretty hot, and me and my boy Blur here, you know, we dabbled in the martial arts back in the day. So this one is kind of hitting home for us.
Like we said, we just dabbled.
We just dabbled in it for a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So let's show them a trailer, and then we'll see what they think about it then. Then we'll give you our input on it.
Here you go.
Drop that trailer, Blur.
Man, that looks pretty good, dog.
Yo, so a lot of things to cover on this one. Already just martial arts in it. I'm not sure if it's mocap or not, but it's giving reminiscence of Sleeping Dogs. If you play Sleeping Dogs was mocap, where they did all the martial arts moves, you know, straight up, and it was like super legit.
Right.
So this just kind of looks like, it looks a little more cartoony, but I think the movements are there.
Too legit to quit.
Hey.
Too legit to quit.
So what you think, Blair? How's the martial arts look to you?
Man, I was surprised. I was surprised on the fluency of it, of the movement.
Yeah.
And it really looks like they put a lot of thought into the game. One of the aspects of the game I like is that every time something happened to you, you die, you grow older. So you get to see yourself as an old, for the lack of better word, Chinese master. You know what I'm saying? With the rugged hair.
Yeah, the Sifu.
Yeah, Sifu. Yeah, Sifu. The teacher.
Sifu is Chinese for teacher.
Teacher, right? So you get to see yourself age. I'm like, what? So to me, this is a cross between, the game for Sony PlayStation 5 Returnals, where you die, come back to life. You die, come back to life. So it's like with this one, it's like wow. So you actually, I like to see a game where you actually get older, where you actually get to see yourself mature. A lot of times, the hero in the game, you just see him at one level, and you just see him the way he looked the whole time.
Yeah, it's good to see a progression in there. Now, there's still a hair of mystery about how the aging process works. We did find some facts. We digged up some facts about it.
Right.
But everything is not crystal clear yet. So we're gonna give you what we got so far. But also that hallway scene, we was fighting in the hallway, kind of made me think back to the Daredevil series, the Marvel Daredevil series that's on Netflix. And that also made me think back to The Raid, that movie.
I was about to say The Raid, when he was in the hallway just lighting them up. Or it brings me back to Resident Evil, when my man Leon and and what's his name?
Chris.
Chris was in the hallway fighting the zombies. So I was like, and everybody like, pow, pow, and they was just going for it. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
The hallway scene.
That wasn't based in reality. I don't know what they get.
I know it wasn't.
It was a tight scene. It was a tight scene. Yeah.
But I think overall the game looks good. It looks presentable. I'm liking what I'm seeing with it right now. So hopefully they can keep up that momentum and really give us a good story, a good plot, and a good main character and the supporting character. I just hope it's not just fight, but I hope you get to explore the city and you get to see other characters. That's what I'm hoping.
That's many martial arts games out there. So plot-wise, what we found out is that you're avenging the mysterious assassination of your family.
Right.
Now it's now the fight and the story is going to take you through a different parts of this fictional Chinese town. You can go to like towns, like rural areas. You can even go up in corporate skyscrapers because there's always some big boss at the top, running everything. And this is going to be on the line. Yeah, the kingpin. This looks like it's going to be on the line of kung fu. This is not a Japanese-based genre. Looks like it's going to be Chinese.
Which I wouldn't have had no, whether it's Japanese or Chinese in the same kind of feel for it. To me, it would have been just, either which way you wanted to go with it.
And the disciplines he was displaying it was definitely Chinese kung fu. I've seen some Chinese martial arts in there.
Yeah.
And now remember the Japanese version of the game, they got Yakuza.
Yeah,
the Yakuza series, which
that's
does
true.
Straight up karate style and stuff like that. And but there's not really a huge Chinese representation. Now, Sleeping Dogs was Chinese. That was in the Chinatown. And it was really good to see that culture immersion. Right. It looks really good, especially the choreography. So hopefully this is it. So in this one is mysterious assassination of the family. You're chasing down the big man, going through different areas and cities, not all in one location. I'm not sure 100% of his open world feel to it yet. I'm hoping it is.
I'm hoping it a little, at least in the city, hub areas, you get to really go and explore. And I'm hoping you as a Sifu, you're learning, you get different masters to learn different forms of martial arts. I just hope, because to me, I just don't want to see them going from one. I don't want to see what was the Rage and Fire? What is the side scrolling?
Streets of Rage.
Yeah, Streets of Rage. I don't want to see nothing like that. I don't want to see something you just going from point to point fighting, but I want to see you interacting with the surroundings, interacting with the people, because I think that would bring a better story feel to it.
Yeah, I hope they get a good story. Now, the mysterious thing behind it is you get this special medallion that keeps you from dying. The catch is every time it works, it takes years off your life.
Right. But taking years off your life, what you read also, it gives you wisdom and you get to learn more stuff. So I think dying is going to be one of the things you're going to have to do. You don't want to. You're like, dang, okay.
Hope not. But see, there's now Blur. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but there's a lot of these reanimation type games coming back with these do-over type games. Deathloop, Returnals.
Yeah. Now this one.
Yeah, there was quite a few other games. One when you was in space or something like that. Before, not Returns, but a different game. So there's that genre's picking up big time.
Yeah, I mean it's picking up. I'm just like I said, what's going to make it or break it for me is going to be different type of styles of kung fu or fighting styles, different type of people that you interact with, your masters, and having a decent world.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to be like the last game we reviewed, where it was this one aspect of the game that they only worked on, and they didn't work on other aspects of the game.
Well, the developers of this one,
the fighting looks good.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying the fighting looked good, so it looked like they're putting a lot into it.
So these guys, if it looks somewhat familiar, the gaming style, the shading style of it is because these are the same guys that did Absolver, which was martial arts games, which was pretty ambitious for the time because it was nothing out like it.
It was pretty decent.
Yeah. So these are the same guys that's doing that. And this one, so Epic Games is bankrolling this one. So for Epic Games bankrolling it is exclusively somewhat right now supposed to be on the PS5 and PS4, except the PC, because Epic Games have their PC market that they use.
It would be stupid not to use the Epic launcher to sell this right, to sell that.
As a smart move, but the So Epic Games is doing it. These are the guys that did Absolver, which wasn't a bad game. It's pretty hard. I played all the way through it. But yeah, that's a hit on that. So we don't have a release date for it yet.
I think it's going to come early 2020. I mean, early next year.
Well, it says it's going to be 2021, so it's probably going to be a mid-season kind of game. I'm not sure how much more they got developed. It looks good. It looks like 2 months out from being ready.
I don't think so. I think they learn. I think a lot of people are learning from
Werewolf Apocalypse.
No, the other one. Cyberpunk. A lot of people are like, oh no, we're not gonna do that. I think they're learning some things from Cyberpunk. So I think maybe late this year, maybe in Christmas time.
You think holiday season?
Christmas, yeah. If it doesn't hit by Christmas time, I think it's gonna hit first of the year.
Okay.
First of
20. Well, remember that Absolver, they got that fight engine and stuff down pat. So as long as the story's good, the Absolver world was pretty good. It wasn't open world, but it was. I don't know. It's unlike anything. I can't compare Absolver to much else.
I'm hoping that they do a beta. I hope before they drop it, they do a beta and let people see what it is, and then make the corrections from there. Maybe just do one board or something like that. Because if the story is not right, I don't care how much fighting you do. I think it's not going to hit them. It's not going to hit just right. I think the story has to be right. Yeah. I think the progressions of the story has to be right too.
I'm still happy for a martial arts game that's not like Mortal Kombat. Nothing wrong with Mortal Kombat and Tekken and stuff, but I hope this one is based off of a little more surreal, a little more reality based.
I hope I get to do some Ip Man fighting in there. Get to learn from a Ip Man.
Dude, what if Wing Chun is one of the styles?
I'll be happy.
What if Jeet Kune Do was in there?
I'm gonna call myself Little Ip Man.
Yeah. Southern style, northern style.
Yeah.
Elephant, tiger, or snake.
Even weapon style. You never know. I'm hoping they just really dig deep.
Oh yeah, there was a couple of weapons in there.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll do some weapons. Now, since it's modern day, I wonder if they're gonna have guns in there, because it looked like it was kind of modern day.
You think so? I couldn't really tell because they was fighting in enclosed areas. I couldn't really tell.
It looked like,
but it says high rises, corporate buildings. Yeah,
right. The last dude you fought, a big dude had a suit on. So that means it might not be modern day, but they had to have guns back there. So I want to know.
And they say you was going to be in skyscrapers. So So that's probably like a game of death. You got to start at the bottom and whoop your way up to the top.
That would be fun. But see, I don't want it like that. I want it to be able to surround yourself, man. Get into the, sit down and eat some of the cuisine. You know what I'm saying?
You want to absorb the culture.
I want to absorb it. I want to be able to sit up there and bad guys come in. What you doing? And the lips move. Hold up. When the words come out and the lips don't sync up with the words.
Hey, what are you doing? That's not what I ordered. Well, the thing that got me excited was the fact that when he went to block, it wasn't a standard block. It was a block grab. He actually did a martial arts move. You know what I'm saying? And like again, taking me back to Sleeping Dogs.
I think it's going to be good. I just hope if they can nail the story and the fighting styles and have some interesting people, surrounding characters, even bad guys. I think it'll do good.
Yes, characters have to be legit. All right. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that one.
So what's next? What's on the?
So next up, we got a little hidden gem that's still in development called Project Kato.
Yes.
And that's Kato. It looks very innovative. It looks very ambitious. And these developers, man, are coming out the box swinging this year. It looks.
Is it an indie developer?
It is.
Yeah, it looks like a little indie. It looks not a little indie because you could be little and still do a big work, and it looks like a big work that they're doing. But look, let us stop talking about it. Let us let you see how this world and everything is. Here you go.
Check it out for yourself. Capito. All right. So what'd you say, Blur?
It has. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay.
I know you're trying to.
Cyberpunk.
Yes.
With what's the one with the red thing that goes falling back? They just did it. They redid it. The PS3. Strider. It has a Cyberpunk Strider type of Ninja Gaiden or Ninja type of thing going with it. To me.
Yeah.
It looks good though. It looks good for what I see. The combos look good. The sword play look good. He even got a gun, so it ain't just It's like
no. He don't have a gun. He has a couple of them. They're on his back.
Yeah, I know.
So this is developed by not a huge studio. Imagine Dreams is the developer, right. And I can't recall anything this ambitious as far as what they've done. So this is pretty. They're actually taking. They got a Patreon out. So if you want to sew into it, so they can do more. I think it's like 7 or 9 guys doing this game.
Right.
It's not a huge studio. It's not a huge production company. But I mean, good grief.
What they're able to pull off with it is right now just in the. I don't know what phase of his alpha, beta.
I found out it's pre-alpha. What we seen was pre-alpha, and it was actual in gameplay.
It looks good.
Yeah, so you can even see where they don't want to, like right now they're very ambitious in their approach to it because they don't want people to think that it's the old bait and switch like Cyberpunk and some other games who show you one thing and then actually deliver something else. So what you seen in the trailer was that gray board. He was doing like a practice thing that was in the development stage. So they show you as they develop the moves and stuff like that. It shows you them, getting better and better in the game. It's not just blab, not just talk.
Right. Yeah. So, it look. I mean, for right now, being a pre-alpha build, it looks good. Now, I'm just hoping that they just come through with the game. I mean, I'll buy the game.
So what I will say this though, I've been doing some research on Metal Gear Solid because Metal Gear Solid hasn't dropped nothing out. So I've been fanboying it and looking up some stuff, and I looked up the history of Gray Fox, or
this looks like Gray Fox a little bit to you.
Or Frank Yeager. Yeah. Frank Yeager, see, for those real deep, Metal Gear Solid fans, Gray Fox is really Frank Yeager. Yeah. Anyway, let me put my pocket protector back in. Or my nerd boy come down.
The young lady that was in Metal Gear Solid with Snake was related to Frank Yeager.
Yeah, you remember her name?
I can't think of her name right.
Her name was Naomi Hunter. That was his sister. Yeah. So Hunter means Yeager, and in the same language. So both Yeager and Hunter mean the same thing. So that was a little slick undercut. Like I said, I've been fanboying it, so I'm sorry. I stopped it a little bit. But anyway, it feels like you Frank Yeager running around the city with your guns and your sword. I mean, Raiden, much love to you, Raiden. But Gray Fox.
I think this guy got him. I think this guy got Raiden.
Gray Fox. Gray Fox is now. I love Raiden. Raiden, my boy. I think Gray Fox got him.
I just hope, again, with the last one, we talked about the story, what's going to be in the city. Is it just going to be a dungeon? Well, what I mean dungeon crawl is in the city, but it's going to be one of them just kill or be killed, or it's going to have a city filled with people. Well, it looks cyberpunk-esque.
It's not going to be a lot of people though, because this is like I guess what you really compare it to more like Matrix, because it's a computer. Robots are pretty much running the city, and they're using humans as labor and things of that nature.
Okay.
So it is open world. It's going to be open world. You're probably not going to run into a bunch of humans. You're probably going to run into a resistance or something to that nature.
They might have a hub where the people at. Like a hub.
Yeah, where all the people. Yeah, because all them people have to be around there somewhere. Yeah. But in the trailer, he's only hitting up robots.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like some might be some special takedowns. So when he did the gun trick, he pointed at the 3 different guards, and then he did something, and then like took a shot at all 3 of them.
Did you see the one when he jumped up, hit his fist down, and
yeah, that was his sword, wasn't it? Wasn't that his sword?
No, it was his fist.
Well, at the very end in slow mo, you see him do that blocking with his sword, like all around his back. He was he deflected all his bullets.
So again, story.
It looked tight. It looked like John Woo directed this video game.
Story, you know, the casting, the other characters around you is going to be. I mean, with the skill set moves that the character had, the main character had, looks good. Just how you bring all that together, hopefully the story will.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be tough. But
because
Cyberpunk meets the Matrix meets Ninja Gaiden.
And like I said, I don't need don't get me wrong. I love the killing, but I want more than just shooting a lot of robots.
I love the killing.
I mean, the way he was dismantling the robots. I mean, he was killing the robots.
It doesn't like it's gonna be a butt mash thing. You're probably gonna have, and your skill tree is probably gonna unload pretty viciously.
Yeah.
So we got in the chamber. It is open world. It's on Unreal Engine, and that's a PS4, PS5. No Unreal actual release date yet.
4 or 5? It's gonna be 4 or 5 because that
4 and 5 looks like it.
Okay.
PS4 is that? I don't know if it's gonna be a PlayStation exclusive, but the information I found so far just said PlayStation.
I hope it's gonna be
on.
I hope
it's not even done developing yet. So
I hope it's gonna be on PC.
It's not. They're not even finished developing yet, so it can change. All right. So we'll definitely be looking out for that. So the last game we got coming up is called The Day Before, which is it's a new spin on a survival horror genre, which has been done to death. So hopefully this one has a fresh take on it that get everybody recommitted to the survival horror genre.
So here we go. Hope you like it.
Is that your stomach?
No, that's the zombie trying to eat you.
Oh, okay. That was your stomach.
Welcome to the short gameplay demonstration trailer for The Day Before, an upcoming open-world multiplayer survival game. The Day Before features a huge, stunningly detailed post-apocalyptic world destroyed by a terrible virus.
I'm running out of fuel. Great, man. Awesome. We'll look around here, I guess.
Shall we split up?
Yep.
I'll find out what's in the skyscraper.
Okay, and I'll look around here. Let's see what we have here. All right. I have found a great cowboy hat. Tell her everything's all right. And there aren't any more guns in the valley.
Easy, cowboy.
Listen up. This is Woodbury Survivor Colony speaking. If you can hear this message, it means that we have opened our doors for new survivors. We can give you food and shelter and ensure your safety. Here are the coordinates.
Did you hear that?
Yep, I got a message too.
Great. Maybe I can sell my junk there and get myself a better rifle.
Let's find some fuel and go.
In the Survivor Colony, you can sell and buy any items, as well as cooperate with other players.
My true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge.
In The Day Before, you can enter abandoned buildings and take whatever you want. The main thing is to be careful, because not all players are friendly.
Let's pick up some supplies and get out of here.
Let's check it out.
Oh shit, got company. Could use some help now.
The things are about to get heated.
Over here!
You bastard! Oh shit!
Dude, there's too many of them. I gotta go upstairs.
Okay, I'm running toward you.
The snowstorm is starting right now, and the temperature is falling fast. Remember that when you shoot and make unnecessary noise, it can attract unwanted guests even more terrifying than other players. The world of The Day Before is teeming with hungry hordes of bloodthirsty infected, ready to tear you to pieces.
Phew, that was close. You should have seen this shit.
It seems he dodged a bullet. Now he's crafting a bandage so he doesn't die from bleeding.
Hey, are you upstairs already? Shit. Psst, where are you? What the?
All right, there it is.
I mean,
Yo, so
it reminds me of Division mixed with I Am Legend,
Division.
And I Am Legend from Will Smith, the movie that Will Smith did, I Am Legend, and Division, and a little bit of mix of World Z, World War Z.
World War Z.
Yeah.
World War Z was way more intense.
Yeah, but the way
I played that game. That game. Oh, you talking about the movie?
No, I'm talking about the game. Remind me of the movie, not the game. The movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. World War Z game was super intense. Yeah,
I'm
that was super intense.
Because the way the monsters was coming out, and then I Am Legend, where you go up in the building, and you see when he flashes light, you see the room with the zombie just sitting
huddled
there
in the corner.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so it's kind of got a reminiscent of that. So hopefully, I mean, it's a survival horror. I think Resident Evil right now got the grab on it with Resident Evil 8, man. So I don't know the survival horror genre. I mean, but this is a multiplayer game though. You got more than one person playing with you in a group.
Yeah, so you can do. Yeah, and that turns is like Division. You can go through the party, the campaign by yourself, but you can have party members join into your world.
Yeah.
To what I understand, so you can be playing and be like, hey, help me out with this one particular board, which is what the Division does. You can actually call people to assist you. So another way is that remind me of is The Last of Us, because you got to be quiet. So sound does play, sound and noise and attractions does play a factor in there, which is needed in a survival horror genre.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, you got regular humans plus zombies. I like the way they did that. That you got because when he went into the store, there was regular humans that came in the store. But I guess when he did the grenade, it woke up the zombies, and the zombies start coming. So that's what he went into the building. So I'm thinking, I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, but it reminds me of Division. So it reminds me of Division and how the graphics look and what you do. And when he went up to the car, say, "Oh, I found me a cowboy hat," and he did a
and he put that sucker on.
He said, "Whoop," and just
his character had a cowboy hat.
Had a cowboy. Now I'm hoping that I want to see how they're going to do the guns, your armor. I want to see how they're going to do all that. It's going to be more of a I
hope there's some more tech in it like Division. I hope in that aspect it feels like the Division, because the tech in Division like really makes the game.
Right. So if they have a little bit of that, or I'm just hoping that the story, that was just, don't get me wrong, a good horde game where, you just fighting endless stuff is good. I mean, it gets off a lot of stress, but the story behind this, again, what you can do in the game, that's going to make or break the game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, what we're supposed to be looking at is the gameplay footage too.
Yeah, I mean, the gameplay footage look good, but again,
no, I mean, this one of the situations where they say, hey, this is in-game play.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
We get the game, and it's like, that's not in gameplay.
I mean, I'm just hoping you get to go into more buildings, that a lot of stuff ain't locked down. You really get to scour the city, for stuff. Because that would, maybe actually, you know what remind me of too? The clickers, not the clickers, but Last of Us.
Last of Us, yeah.
Yeah, where you can get to scour everything and find new stuff and upgrade your weapons and stuff. I'm hoping
Yeah.
that's one of the
what's up
things.
with you in the word scour today? You been riding that all day. The scour?
I don't know. Scouring, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, I got some facts about it. So the developer is called Effing-tastic. Effing-tastic.
Okay.
It's like fantastic. They take the A out. It's like Effing-tastic. That's super clever right there. So right now they get points from me for that clever word use. All right. So the developer that does this game, the same company, Effing-tastic, has never done a big open world game or anything of this scale.
Okay.
So the doubt may be there. So that can be one of two things. So either they are in over their heads or they're going to change the game because they never done it before. So they don't have the mental limitations of these other people that's done it. But no, we can't do that. That wouldn't work. We can't do that. So if they think it worked, they're going to put it in there and then force them the issue. And it's going to create a really good game or a really bad game.
It depends because, they could probably hire some real good gaming people, programmers.
No, they keeping it in house is them.
No, I'm talking about hired people. And no, I'm talking about we don't know who is a part of this new gaming.
They could have brought in some people just for this.
Yeah, or they could have, built a team from another gaming company that has dissolved because they might have, a bunch of them came together and started another. What's that? So
that happens a lot.
I'll say because from the look of it, it looks like people they know what they're doing by the look of it, by by what they show.
If it's really gameplay, if that's a true gameplay, which I hope it is. If it is, I feel good about it. So in this particular one, okay, so different between this and the other like Division and things of that nature. So it's going to be zombies included, which is not usually the case for this much detail into a game. Usually the zombies just like some World War Z thing where it's like a good attempt is put in there, but the majority is killing the zombies, so they don't do a large scale development and textures and water reflections and stuff like that. There's no ray tracing, in any really.
Right.
So this particular one's going to have the zombies, which is going to be different because they're going to be super detailed, most likely. You're going to be able to sleep. You're going to have to sleep. There's a sleep cycle that's going to be in there. You're going to be able to cook. You're going to be able to eat, and there's going to be finishing moves involved with you taking down people and other zombies. So it's like they're taking everything that they liked about the genre, and putting it into this one game. So
I just hope cooking gives you a bonus to something. I hope it's not one of them things that's just going to be one of them things you have to keep. So I don't like games where you have to keep something up like every 10 minutes you have to do something. I don't want that. If eating is a possible,
I see what you're saying.
I don't want to be like, well, I can't shoot straight because I haven't ate nothing and I have to, I mean, don't get me wrong.
That would really suck.
Yeah, no.
That would really suck.
If you're going to do food, if you're going to have to drink water, I mean, make it that you have to, but don't make it like it'll crush you out if you don't. You know what I'm saying? If I do some food, give me a stat. Maybe 10 to precision. If I eat a steak, make me a little bit more buffier to kill. Something, give me more to health or something. I don't know, man.
I hope they don't take the survival part of it too seriously and make it you got to eat. Now, apparently you can camp, like there's going to be colonies there. I found out there's going to be human colonies where, like in Division, they've called them settlements, but you'll find colonies where there's humans and you can sleep and get food. And there's going to be safe places where you can go where they can't reach you.
And then at the bottom of the screen, it was like cold, water, or wet or something. So depending on the element, it affects you. So I'm like, come on.
Well, we'll see if they... Yeah, we'll see. It's super early.
Sometimes you can take the survival to a point where the game is not fun.
Yeah, because your main focus is going to be on the guns, avoiding the zombies, avoiding the humans, building up your gear and stuff like that. And then the zombies is going to be an additional threat.
Yeah, so I don't want to be up there like, okay, well, before we do this, I got to eat me something to eat because it only lasts like 30 minutes and it's going to take an hour to do. I don't want to, you sit up there trying to shoot your gun and you like this. You can't focus.
You know what would bother me is if you find like some chicken meat and you can't eat it because you got to actually find a sternal torch and then cook it and then you got to season it or something. I don't know. Remember my boy Snake and Snake Eater? Literally
eat it raw.
This is disgusting.
Or he'll be like,
this is delicious.
And then you remember how it was? If you kept the food in your bag for too long, it would spoil. They'll get flies on it. You had to get rid of it.
I hope it's something like that. And they don't take it too far and be like, you got to cook it at a certain temperature. Like, you have to cook this steak for some seconds. If you overcook it, then it's burnt. You can't eat it. I hope they don't do all that. That would be a bummer.
It would be a bummer. But there you go. Those are the 3 games for this week.
Release date for that is supposed to be this year. It's no official date yet. It's supposed to be 2021.
Again.
But it doesn't look like it's ready yet. So I doubt.
No, I think maybe 2022.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
too. Early 2022.
And we could be wrong. You know, we're wrong from time to time, very rarely.
Yeah, but I think everybody's scared right now because of Cyberpunk and how that turned out. Gamers not going for that no more.
Cyberpunk punked us. Yeah, Cyberpunk is a good game, but
I like it. But
it
punked everybody.
I'm probably not gonna play it anymore. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm playing. I'm gonna play it. I ain't worried. I'm still having fun with it. Those mantis claws are calling my name.
Oh my goodness! You probably just get on there and mantis claw. You probably don't need story. You just get on there and mantis claw everybody.
Everything. Look, the police die. Everybody die. If I got the mantis claws on, the whole street just gonna die. So that's how that goes for me.
You need help. You need help.
I know. They got medicine for what I got.
Yeah. All right, everybody. So that'll be it for us. Hopefully those games we picked out will be something that you're interested in. And we hope you guys like it, Blur.
And as soon as we get more details, we're gonna maybe do if something come out and to give more, we might do a GCE news mini where we'll just deal with that game or gameplay, and maybe somebody come up with a what is it called, a demo, and we can play the demo for y'all. So hopefully some demos will be coming out.
It's a slow part of the year, so we working hard. Yeah. They keep putting out some news for y'all.
Now, hold on now. Now I'm telling you, May, that's gonna be one of the months where we're gonna be pulling out our hair.
4 or 5 videos a week or something. Yeah. I don't know, it's gonna be rough.
So look, this has been your boy Blur.
It's your boy Blitz.
And we'll see you later. Thank you for joining. Hey, hold up. We gotta do some maintenance on the channel. Please subscribe. Please hit the red button and you'll hear we say bling. Subscribe and hit the bell, the icon bell, so you can get every time we drop a new video, you'll hear it. It'll say bling. Mm-hmm. Remember how what's they say? You got mail. I wish they would say you got video. You got video in my lovely voice. And please give us a thumbs up. So
2 thumbs up.
And please share with your family. We normally go through our spiel, but not tonight. Share with your family. Share with friends.
Share with your mama.
Oh,
share with your mother.
Share with your dad.
Share with your brother.
Share with your aunt Esther.
Share. Oh, good one. Share with your sister.
All right, look, we're out of here. This is your boy. This your boy Blur.
It's your boy Blitz.
And GCU later. Peace.
Thank you, everybody.